What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wheelin' nerdlings all? Your buddy Big Johnny G from Two Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming is back again. Thank you for having me here. So we're ready to do a two-gun review. It's been a little while since I've done a full two-gun review. I've done a lot of first impressions, a lot of unboxings. It's time to get back to the two-gun reviews. And first up, I got a review for an expansion / standalone game. Now, you might have seen some of the reviews we've done for Crazier Eights Camelot, and that game has been a huge hit with the 20-sided warriors and myself. So this is a standalone game for 2 to 3 players. I think it works best with 2 for this, but it works just as good, just about, almost, with 3 players. So what this game is, if you don't know the base game, boom, Crazier Eights Camelot. So what... here we go. What Avalon is it adds on to the game. It says basically Crazy Eights. You have a hand of 7 cards, and to win the game, what you got to do is you got to get all the cards out of your hand. Because of that, it plays so similar, so familiar, that it's very easy to get sucked into the game, we all found out. Because you know these rules. Basically, just about anyone I know anyway has a basic understanding of Crazier Eights and Uno kind of card system. So you have to, the cards all have, let me lay a couple out of here and show you. So the cards all have sets and colors, symbols, just as you would find, some of them have doubles, just as you would find, in a regular deck of cards with the different suits. So to discard, you're going to want to match. If this was out here, I would be able to discard a card that has this symbol or this symbol because they both match, or if I had the numbers. But now if you notice, there's something different about these, and this is what really makes the game stand out. I mean, other than this art, which is, I can never stop talking about the art when it comes to the Crazier Eights Camelot games. But the cards are broken down into events and assets, and this is what really makes it different. Events are one-shot things. You play the card, you follow the instructions on the card, and then it's going to go to the bottom of the discard deck, not the top. It's going to go to the bottom because this is a Crazier Eights style game. The discard deck is face up because that's also your drawer pile. Now, the other kind of cards, the assets, pretty much, basically, unless they say otherwise, they're going to stay in front of you in a play area that you're going to have out in front of you. And whenever certain events, which are described on the cards, come into play, they will take effect. So there's actually more than just one way to win this game. If you play the game correctly and you really get into the strategy of how these cards play together, actually, what I'm getting to is the only times I've won this game is never by 0 cards in my hand. There's always ways, if you manipulate the assets correctly, you have the right ones lined up. Sometimes you can just win by having certain cards in play. That really makes it different. It adds a whole level of strategy that you're not going to find in a Crazier Eights kind of, a regular Crazy Eights game. This is what has it all. And like I said, it's based on Kickstarter game, which made it, which was a great game. There's a bonus card that came with the Kickstarter game. So this expansion, you can add it in, and that's what I would suggest. I would highly, really suggest, if you're going to get one, you're going to want to get both. And when you do that, this is easily handle a 6-player game. 7 slightly, I would say, maybe. But that's kind of pushing it. But it definitely, easily, when you have both of them, are going to add up to a 6-player game. The cards are all interchangeable. It doesn't matter really which deck they're coming from because they use all the same rules. And just like in the Camelot base game, you're going to get a really cool cheat card, a rule card. I like to call them cheat cards. That tell you exactly everything that's going to be happening from round to round. So thank you very much, James Gray, for adding this in. He's the creator of the game, James Gray. I always love it when these are added into a game. They really make them... It makes it easier, especially the first couple of games that you're playing. And it's also going to come with this handy-dandy rule book. It's like 14 pages. That's including the cover, front and back. It sounds like a lot, but it's really not because, like I said, you understand the whole game pretty much going in. So Crazier Eights Avalon, my review for this is a get game. This is a game you should get. I think, like the base game, I see them as one product. I really do. To have on your shelf, because these are good gateway games. These are games that even your non-gamer friends can understand. And if you have a gamer friend that's a fan of either medieval artwork, which, like I said, I can never stop talking about this. It's amazing. It's like going into the Cloisters Museum and looking at the unicorn tapestries. Or someone that's who likes King Arthur stuff, is an Arthurian. They're going to appreciate this game. But they're probably going to know the game, the basics of it. The rules are very simple, well known. You can get this game on the table. It's not going to take you long to play. I don't think I've had a game go more than 20 minutes, tell you the truth. Maybe 30, but I'm just saying that to say it. I honestly think it's been about 20 minutes, as long as game I might have played. I got to go back and check the review I did for Camelot, see if I say anything different in that, because I can't remember. But no, this game is a get game. Look at it. It's easy to travel with. Beautiful. Easy to learn. Fast to play. Easy to teach. Easy to travel with. I mean, really, what else are you looking for in a game? So Crazier Eights, Camelot, and Avalon. Avalon right here, the expansion I'm specifically doing the review for. So that's it. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. This has been a review of Avalon by James Gray. Get this game, brothers and sisters. Get it. Right now, I am... What? I'm out of here.